Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. For those who are new here, my name is Lydia and I am the Witch of Multirealms. Today I have a reading for you for those who have been seeing the numbers 333. This is a message from Spirit to you. Before I begin today's reading, I would like to say that there are many pairs of eyes watching this video. You all come from different backgrounds, different walks of life, going through different phases of your life and your spiritual awakening journey. So please take whatever details you find resonates for you and leave the rest behind if you find that you don't have any connection with what I say. And also, this is a timeless reading. So you may not be finding this video when I post it, which is now towards the end of September 2024. Whenever you find this video or when the video finds you, it just simply means that it's time that you get this message from Spirit. Last but not least, please do not allow tarot to dictate your life. Whatever I say here today is not fortune telling, it's not an absolute prediction of what things are going to be for you. It is based off your current state of mind and energy, and it's also for the collective. So not every detail applies to you, as I said before. Therefore, do not allow tarot to dictate the end story for you or whatever future holds for you. You have to be the one putting in the work for it to happen. What I'm giving you here is advice and guidance from Spirit to you. It provides insights and help you path your way forward with more knowledge and wisdom. All right. So I'm going to start now with getting the significator card from this deck. Today, I don't know what's wrong with me. Everything coming out of my mouth is jumbled. Anyways, so I'm going to be pulling one card from this deck to signify the energy, the overall energy. And then I'll be pulling cards from the traditional Rider-Waite deck to get the storyline, the idea of what you're going through. And then I'll be getting clarifying cards. I do not go with, for those who are watching for the first time, I do not go with a specific spread. I go with intuition and what Spirit tells me. So sometimes more cards come out and sometimes less. It literally depends on the kind of conversation they're having right now with me. Okay, so here goes. So this is for those who have been seeing the numbers 333. Please leave in the comments below if you have been seeing 333 only recently or you've been literally been seeing these numbers for a long time. It really depends because I mean as in whether you've been seeing it for a while or only recently, I think it all is Spirit's way of telling Spirit's way of alerting you to which phase of your life you're at right now. And I believe the guidance, of course, will come in with slight difference. Okay, you got this card. Beautiful card, 2 of Cups, and it says there, love. As you can see, this is not the traditional Rider-Waite illustration. It comes from the Guild Tarot deck. And usually, not only is the illustration different, it also has a word on it. And yeah, it says love here. Okay. This seems really interesting. I'll be honest, I don't usually get into a reading with intention to do a specific reading for love, relationships, or soulmate, twin flame of that sort. And even when I get cards like these that says Two of Cups, love, I don't jump into the whole love reading thing. I more often than not take that this is your relationship with yourself, your relationship with your higher self. This could mean your divine masculine and divine femininity in you coming together in harmony. A lot of times is that. But I feel today's reading has something to do with love. Now, at least something to do with matters of the heart. Okay, first card you have here, Five of Pentacles, reversed, Seven of Pentacles, Ten of Wands in the upright, Queen of Wands, Six of Pentacles, Nine of Wands, and finally, Three of Swords. Which is your only sword card here? You have a whole bunch of pentacles and a whole bunch of wands. Okay, so what I see here, I feel for those of you who's been seeing 333 and have been feeling this way, so I hope it resonates for you. I see for you, you want some kind of, you're pursuing something. You are in the middle of some kind of development, or you are working on something where you would like to achieve a result. Okay, I mean, simply put, I see a bunch of wands, a bunch of pentacles. The wands energy gives me like this, you are at work. You're working on something. Okay? And since your signifier card is Two of Cups, okay, let's just say it has a lot to do with feelings. It has a lot to do with fulfillment, reaching into your emotions. You want harmony in that emotion. You want harmony in that sense of deep happiness and fulfillment, right? When we talk about cups, it's I cannot so the feeling is there clearly through what I feel. Also what spirit is telling me is that it truly has a lot to do with how you perceive the feeling that you're getting from a situation. And let's just say this did not come up for no reason. When I see here the Five of Pentacles, I feel like you've definitely been working on something. You thought you are well on your way to achieving or acquiring a result. Like there is a destination, like there is how we are working. In the beginning, we have Ace of Pentacles, beginning of the journey, and then we put in that effort. We have the Wands effort. We make moves forward and ahead, and we eventually, of course, usually come to the point of where you have Five of everything. You have Five of Wands. That's a bit of a challenge there, and then you have your Five of Swords, which is you challenge your own thinking with some paranoia, perhaps, or like some past thinking that's holding you back from making moves forward. And then Five of Pentacles is not very different, when it comes to feeling you are stuck in the middle part of this journey. If let's say 10 of Pentacles is obviously what we are trying to achieve, the ultimate happiness, the ultimate joy, fulfillment, abundance. And when I say abundance, I don't think we're talking about money here. I really think it has It could be money for some, okay? And if this has nothing to do with relationships, so I'm not saying that this is a one-size-fits-all situation. When we're talking about the pentacles here, some could be after actually you are in the process of building a business, building some kind of career or project, you know. I'm not negating that there is wands here. But as much as I'm seeing the wands in terms of building towards something that might be abundance and wealth, I'm also seeing somebody putting in the effort in a relationship, putting in effort into developing a relationship with someone or something. Because I see 10 of Wands here, I see that you must have come to a point whereby sometimes you feel like you're just putting in so much effort. Again, take what resonates. For some of you, this has got to do with work and project and career. For some of you, this has got to do with your input and your efforts in a relationship, okay? I've seen that you have put in so much. You're at the point, of course, 10 of Wands, it can't be more than that already. You know, 10 is like, okay, if there's everything that I need to put in and contribute and give my all, 10 of Wands is it. Not to say that, like, you know, usually when a person is 10 of Wands energy, not only have they given their most, they're also very tired. But it usually means Spirit is trying to tell you or like cheer you on, like, hey, you know, you're at your 10 of Wands, you are almost there, don't give up. 10 of Wands is the don't give up card. 10 of Wands is usually you're almost there. You're carrying the wands, it's your harvest, you're headed home. Because you know what we see here? The guy is headed home. He's carrying the wands, he may not be able to lift his head because, you know, he's so tired, bent over. But right up ahead, he's headed home. So it's usually Spirit's way of saying don't give up. Because what I see here with your 5 of Pentacles and then you have your 7 of Pentacles in reverse, it literally is a very, when am I going to see the outcome? When am I going to see the results, the success that I'm after? I've put in so much work and I've given so much time. I'm done waiting. I'm done, and I'm wondering if I'm even, you know, what this looks like is a person, right, growing his crops, waiting for harvest. But when I see it in reverse, it's like a person asking, am I even growing my plants the right way? Am I even going to see harvest? You know, and no, I'm not a green thumb myself, so I'm not going to speak like as though I know how plants behave. But let's just take it from a very, like, you know, let's talk about this from a very theoretical perspective. If I'm a farmer and I'm doing all the right things, you know, planting my seeds, watering my plants the right way, fertilizing it the right way, and then on whatever instruction I'm given, I'm being told that by so and so time, I'm going to be able to harvest. Usually that's all good and well. You have yourself like a period to anticipate and wait for, you know, whatever harvest, whether it's fruits or blooms. But when I see a card like that, it really just gives off the energy of, am I doing the right thing? Have I missed out something? Have I missed a step? Have I maybe screwed this up one way or another and not is a person doubting? I feel like there's a lot of doubts, especially when it's being paired with this, yeah? I feel like there's a lot of doubt in whether you are eventually going to see the fruits of your labor. Okay? And now, of course, what comes after is your 10 of Wands. So I'm definitely sensing a very like, I'm very tired. And then Spirit comes in, of course, with 10 of Wands is trying to remind you that all that is not for nothing. hang in there, you're almost there. In front of the, what comes after the Ten of Wands is Queen of Wands. Now, this is a very powerful energy because I'm seeing, if this is like a bell chart, if this is like a bell chart, I'm seeing like a dip and then an up, okay, with a card here and upwards. I'm going to be showing, of course, I'm going to be talking about the remaining cards from here, but from this Queen of Wands point, I'm seeing a upswing. A Queen of Wands holding the sunflower in a hand. Sunflower usually, of course, in tarot, there aren't many sunflowers around. It's just a sun card sunflower and this queen holding her sunflower. It signifies growth, abundance, just the idea of sunflower and the vitality that it has in association with the sun card. The Queen of Wands is a person who creates all the possibilities, it's like she's the enterprising queen. She's the queen of manifestation and creation. She's the queen, she totally reminds me of, I would say she's got a very exuberant, very charismatic feel. And I imagine that I can feel like this is your kind of energy right now. Spirit is reminding you, hey, don't give up, with the Ten of Wands, don't give up. You're almost there. Don't be dismayed by and wondering when you're gonna, hiccups happen. If you're ever wondering, when are you going to be seeing the results of what you are waiting for? Just so you know, you have created for yourself all the possibilities. You are the door opener. Yeah, okay, I found my word. The Queen of Wands. If there's anyone in the whole set of court cards in tarot, I see the Queen of Wands as the door opener. She does not have everything already, like the King of Wands. The King of Wands has resources, so much so that he makes what he wants to make. He's like, okay, I want this, I'm gonna use what I have to create a new business, a new enterprise, and I'm gonna innovate. I have new ideas, boom, I'm gonna start a new business. That's King of Wands energy. But when I see Queen of Wands, the Queen of Wands is more like, through her own, let's not forget she's feminine, she's female, she has her own intuition, she has her own charisma in terms of female energy, and she uses that intuition as resource. Her resource is not the same as the king. Her resource is, the king. If the king's resource is the pentacles, the queen's resource is usually to do more with cups. It's more intuition based and feeling based. And so this Queen of Wands usually reminds me of a person who is able to use her own intuition, her own gut feelings, her own connection with whatever divine inspiration she receives, because she is holding the wands, very much to do with inspirations from divinity that that divine gives her, right? And also with the black cat that accompanies her, it shows that she's very in touch with what people cannot see, and she creates. Interestingly, also, the Queen of Wands is also holding the sunflower, which simply is just signifying the most amount of, it's like, again, exuberant hope, vitality. So, okay, before I go so far with just one card, why am I saying so much about this Queen of Wands? Because I'm seeing an upswing here again. Just when in the front, everything seems so tiring, seems so like, when is this ever going to happen? After the Queen of Wands, you have the Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles is a beautiful card, especially when we're talking about somebody in the pursuit of whatever project, whatever work, whatever results, abundance. Whether it's abundance, again, whether it's abundance in financials, abundance in the results of a relationship, the results of a project of whatever. trophy, you know. This is one that says whatever you've given out, remember you've given out a lot and then you don't know whether you're going to harvest. This is the one that says, yeah, whatever you give out, you will get back. There is balance in the universe. Just so you remember, whatever you give, you get back. And this card is very, very, you know, the queen is looking, the queen, is looking at this, looking for fair returns. And I think I know why. You have that energy of doubt, self-doubt perhaps, of impatience, because there is a little wall that you're putting up from all the hard work. There is a little wall, 9 of Wands. You are still holding the fort, but you see how bruised and battered this person is. You're holding the fort. You're bruised and battered though. And why so? Because there are past memories of how things did not work out. Which brings me back to, this definitely reminds me of, this definitely opens us up to saying this reading is for people who are going through different situations, but the overall energy is, if you, okay, so let me sum it up. What Spirit is saying is, you are in the pursuit of something, you're putting in a lot of effort. It could be relationship, it could be a project, it could be developing a business, okay? You're hoping to see your results, the Pentacles. You're clearly at a point where you put in so much, you're very tired. Sometimes the feeling of lack, the feeling of being cut out from seeing your returns is there. But Spirit is reminding you, don't be dismayed. Yes, you are tired, we get you. And we know that you have been through something in the past that you definitely take in consideration when you're in this situation, which of course is the subconscious, or rather the inner psyche, that is reminding you of certain things that makes you feel the sadness or the lack or the fear moving forward. But at the end of the day, I think the biggest encouragement they're giving you here is, if you are hoping to see the returns of your rewards, you will, because you are the Queen of Wands. You have so much in you. At least to this extent, we can see this is your situation. Now, let's get some clarifier cards from Spirit. I would like to go deeper to find out for many of you what the situation might be. Okay. Oh, okay. First of all, they have given me 3 scenarios. So whoever's watching this, at least I know now that there are 3 situations, you know. Generally, what Spirit is saying here is that this is a case of trying to know if you have made proper judgments in your decisions moving forward. Because in fact, it's a question that you're asking yourself, like, whatever I'm getting myself into, whatever I have started, am I making the right choice? Am I making the right judgment? The doubt that you have of yourself at this point when you're so worn out and tired is, and this is common, okay? Just speaking from a, you know, even if we're not talking about this from a spiritual perspective, in everyday life, it's very common that we question our judgment for the choices we make, because when the tough gets going, that's when our faith is tested, right? Spirit tells me that this is a matter of judgment, or the doubt of your judgment. Now, I'm seeing here, because I'm asking Spirit, for the Two of Cups, who are we talking about here? What kind of situations going on? And they're saying, for some of you, you have given a lot of you have poured a lot of your emotions into, you have invested a lot of your emotions into something. It could be a relationship, literally, we're talking about here. It could be that you are going to commit, or you have already committed heavily with somebody, and exactly as we sit here, you are like giving so much, you wondering like, where am I gonna actually see results of this commitment, right? For some of you, you embody that King of Cups energy. You want to do the right thing. You want to really commit and take care of you want to take care that everybody is satisfied in a relationship. And somehow you've been put into a place where you're starting to doubt your judgments because you're simply so tired from giving. For some of you, it's about giving in your efforts and skills and contributing in the place of a partnership or collaboration. And for some of you, it's simply you setting on a new path in your life, and also, just like the Fool stepping off the cliff. I think, and I speak about this even from personal perspective, the Fool being 0, which is the beginning of any journey in the whole set of tarot, major arcana, it's a person literally taking that first leap of faith, that first step out into the great unknown. And I'll be honest, it's not easy. And again, I speak from personal experience, and I know a lot of you are also going through this. To be in a full energy, to be told by Spirit that, hey, your growth, your evolution involves you taking this tiny little knapsack and stepping off the cliff. Trust and take that leap of faith. On good days, it's wonderful, it's freedom. On not so good days, you really judge, you really wonder if your sense of judgment is on point, right? I totally get it. I get you. Okay, I want to know, what is this? Okay, so I have also pulled clarifiers. I'm asking Spirit to give me clarifiers for the 5 of Pentacles and reverse 7 of Pentacles. You have here 4 of Wands and 7 of Wands. So I was asking Spirit, so why 5 of Pentacles? Why reverse 7? You know, what causes this anxiety? What causes this lack of belief that you will see your harvest or your returns? And Spirit is saying you are simply coming from a place where whatever you are trying to achieve here matters a lot to you in terms of the stability and the happiness that you give not only to yourself, but also in the space of home life, relationship, overall harmony and happiness in life, the balance that you want very badly to create. Okay, we have, because your signifier card is Two of Cups, it does not deviate far from the fact that this has a lot to do with trying to create that harmony. Whether we're talking about this, which is you trying to create harmony within the relationship that you have within yourself, coming to, or you, like if you're on a spiritual journey, you are also in a space whereby you are trying to meet your higher self at where your potential is at. And if we're talking about you in pursuit of a relationship, putting commitment in a relationship, Four of Wands also signify that you are trying to create that stability and harmony in the building of a home. So yeah, I'm seeing here Spirit is saying, because there's a lot of resistance, the Seven of Wands, there's resistance, there's competition, there could be people challenging you, putting up any kind of resistance or challenge. You are standing your ground. You're on this guy being on the hill and all, and then with his wand holding up and bracing himself up against whatever challenge is coming at him, all the different wands coming at him. But at the end of the day, it is all for the sake of creating this stability. And that is what creates that fear of, am I doing the right thing? Am I on the right track? Why am I not seeing the results yet? Your Five of Pentacles, reverse Seven Pentacles kind of energy is there. And of course, what comes after, it is cause and effect. Very often, the more we want something to turn out well, the more it's like fuel to let's just say upsetting the sacral chakra. Upsetting the sacral chakra in us that is rooted and grounded and knowing that we are safe and secure, we are on the right track. But actually, yeah, it's like I say again, there are good days, there are bad days. Good days, you are safe and secure, you're acing it in life. And then not so good days, you feel so tired, so worn out. Altogether, it's because you want the best, right? But, interestingly, I pulled clarifiers for what this Queen of Wands and Six of Pentacles energy is. And Spirit gave me Queen of Pentacles and Ace of Swords. I think this is Spirit saying, not only are you the Queen of Wands, being able to use whatever intuitive resources you have and whatever charm, charisma you have to open doors for you to make things happen. Okay, not only are you going to you desire that fair exchange of you giving out that energy and you want to see your returns. It's because at the end of the day, Spirit is saying you will get yourself from Six of Pentacles into the Queen of Pentacles energy. I mean, you are here right now. And I'm not saying one queen is more important or bigger or smaller than the other queen. No, it's just a matter of which phase of the journey you're at. But you're at this point now where you are in the mode of creation, the mode of opening doors. Once you wait for your pentacles to come in with whatever work you're putting in, you will get into this energy of Queen of Pentacles where you are financially abundant, secure. And if we're talking about this as in you putting in that commitment to see the development of your relationship to come into fruition, this applies to you, is that you will be able to see that security. And the Queen of Pentacles energy is, as usual, we're talking about somebody who's looking for security for home and family as well. You're creating not just for yourself. You're creating and you are getting pentacles because you provide, you nurture, you provide, you continue to nurture that pentacle and grow it from a space of love, and then you also provide to those whom you love. Why so? That is like, why is this all coming together? Because this is the thing, okay, so I'm seeing here is that it's all coming together for me. Remember we saw earlier that you have your Three of Swords. Okay, we're getting there. Before I make this overly confusing and lose you, the Ace of Swords here, there's a reason why you are getting Ace of Swords here. Spirit is saying, by going through this process of bringing yourself into from Queen of Wands energy into Queen of Pentacles energy, and then coming into a space of security and able to provide not just for yourself but also for others, it literally is the thing that will bring you to this aha moment and get on this new phase, another new phase, a new chapter of your life where there is this aha moment. Okay, and this is a divine guidance. This is a form of divine guidance to lead you to this point. And what comes after, to clarify the Three of Swords here, is the Page of Swords. See, the Page of Swords actually came after the Ace of Swords. It makes sense because this is a sword that divine hands you. This is the idea, the aha moment, the clarity for a new start that the divine hands over to you. Because you will then be able to take this idea and start something new with enthusiasm and excitement. Life starts anew. Whatever funky old narrative or hurt or pain or failure that you've been through, you are now in the process of developing and understanding and healing through what you're doing here. All the waiting, all the stalling, all the twists and turns and detour in whatever you're trying to achieve now is part of a lesson to elevate you to a higher place. Because this all dredged up a very uncomfortable feeling. And that feeling came from some past pain or hurt or memory that you went through. This entire project that the universe is putting you through, okay? Let's call this chapter that you're going through right now, the situation, the project, or the assignment that the universe is giving you. You are meant to go through it. If you are able to alchemize the challenges, whether this challenge comes from deep within, a sense of insecurity, a sense of fear of not knowing when you're going to be seeing your results and things like that, this is all to help you alchemize the past pains and trauma and heal from it. Because once you get through that phase, okay, you will bring yourself into the Queen of Pentacles energy and era, whereby the hand of divine hands you the clarity clearly, with all the swords pulled out of the Three of Swords in the heart, with all the swords pulled out and easing your heart of the pain and suffering. You then have space. You then have space in your heart, in your being, to receive the clarity, right? And then move on with excitement and enthusiasm on a new journey, like the Page here. And then, of course, what comes after, with regards to the next phase of that journey, is you as the Knight of Cups. On a journey, looking into the land ahead, and with purpose, with passion, seeking what you are meant for. I see now very, very clearly why you have the Two of Cups. You are in pursuit. This thing you're going through is you coming into meeting with your higher self. Yeah. Again, everybody who's watching this, you all might have different situation that is working for you right now. As in the storyline, this might be you facing a challenge that has to do with work. This might be you facing a challenge that has to do with relationships, commitment, whatever. But altogether, the general energy here is that you are going through this challenge that the universe hands you. You wanting to see the results, but doubting when the results are going to come in, because you simply constantly wonder if you are doing the right thing, whether it's taking too long. Sometimes the feeling of like, should I give up? Should I still continue? I'm really tired from holding the fort up. All that is, of course, you still going through the energy of having to alchemize past pains and memories, things that are very, very entrenched in your inner psyche. You have to do a lot of healing at this phase. At the end of the day, it's all about coming into equilibrium with your higher self. Walking into the new paradigm where you are closer to meeting. This is a beautiful picture, by the way. Take one good look at this. You're looking at yourself. You're looking at your higher self, your beautiful self, your capable and wonderful and divine self, and coming face to face with just how amazing that self is. I think the message here from Spirit today is very inspiring. If anything, I feel for you like this energy right now. I feel for you like Spirit is just coming in to put this embracing golden light of warmth and care and comfort and say, my child, don't be disheartened. Don't be disheartened. You're doing well. And we all know why you're putting in so much effort is because at the end of the day, you're striving for the best so that you can provide for your loved ones. And you are trying to be the most amazing version of yourself as you can. This journey it's all part of the journey. Flow when it gets difficult. And when you have the energy, you push. And yeah, I see nothing but, in fact, with Judgment card here, I see nothing less than angels saying, oh my, there's Judgment card at the base of this deck as well. Oh, and goodness me, the whole bunch of them are naked. I hope this doesn't get, I hope I don't face a situation here, but okay. You have the Judgment card as well. Okay, there's a baby somewhere here, but everybody's kind of naked, so I'll just cover it this way. Okay, under the Gil Tarot deck where I pulled the signifier card, actually at the base is also Judgment. How beautiful. You know what? I think the message is reinforced. Spirit really wants you to know that. By the way, I don't even know why I picked this deck back up, because right now I'm supposed to be pulling your Oracle card, but something just tells me to pick it up, take it into my hand. I was talking about the Judgment card from the Rider-Waite deck, and the next thing I know, I'm looking at the Judgment card from the Gil Tarot deck. Okay, but whatever it is, the message is loud and clear. Spirit wants you to know that this is a major phase of your transformation. It's all part of your soul path. You're meant to go through this. If you're feeling tired and challenged, just so you know, the divine light is with you. Right now, I'm channeling whatever they say to me. I'm just saying to you, okay, I'm not reading out from the cards anymore, but I think they want you to know that for one who seeks great results, there are great challenges, and you're simply on it. You're simply on it. Don't give up. Okay, before I end off this reading, I want to pull for you one card from the Oracle deck, the Moonology Messages Oracle deck, and see what other messages Spirit has for you. Okay, almost landed on the floor. Okay, you have Moonlight Enchanted. Okay, I'm reading this out from the book. Okay. There is something magical and enchanted about moonlight. Whatever it touches turns a beautiful, creamy silver. Something is doing this in your life now or is about to. Life is all about cycles, as is astrology and moonology. Right now, you're about to move into a more enchanted time or cycle in your life, if you believe. Whatever you're wishing for can come true because you're starting to believe again, perhaps after a rough time. This card reminds you to focus on the good while you process the difficult. There you go. If you can't feel the magic in your life, take support from a daily practice or just breathing out with the intention of breathing out stress through cleansing breaths. It can be dark now, but there is moonlight at the end of the tunnel. So keep the faith and see the world through kind eyes. If you affirm that something is too good to be true, you might make it so. Instead, believe that life can be magical for you and it can be. Additional meanings for this card: smile more, trust the process. Absolutely, trust the process. Yeah, I think the biggest summary we can take from this reading is Spirit saying trust the process. Get in touch with your inner child. Believe it and achieve it. Expect good things. Wonderful. So again, I think this is a very good message from Spirit to you today. In fact, and I'm going to be honest, this is every bit as therapeutic for any one of you who's taking this message and it resonates. I hope it does. Please leave it in the comment section for me if this resonates for you. So as much as this can be therapeutic and reassuring for those who find that this is a message you resonate with, this is also, I feel very much like a reading I'm doing for myself that I can resonate with because I am pretty much going through this phase in my life right now. Okay. And I'm not going to go into details. This is not me time. But I just want you all to know that whoever's out there receiving this, I hope this really helps for you. If you find that you like today's message, please like, follow, and subscribe. If you want a more personal reading, this is for the collective. You know, if you want a more personal reading and you want more personal guidance from Spirit, please go to the description box below and you can find my link for personal tarot reading bookings. Okay? And thank you for tuning in today. I also want to say one more thing. I've been receiving some really lovely comments from those who have seen my previous few videos, although not a lot. It's still early days now. I know it's really nice when some people they drop in comments telling me, oh, you know, I literally see these numbers and I've been having this situation, and the message that you gave me is I claim that, you know, thank you for sharing with me. I truly appreciate it. It feels good as well to know that I am able to come in and provide this message for you. Okay, so thanks for tuning in and I'll see you at the next video. Bye.